I'm a gynecologist by profession, and I was born in Burundi in Mabayi, and then I grew there. And a family, we are eight. We were eight. Actually, we remained six. One died during the Equatorial War, and the other one died by accident. And we were six boys and two girls. We grew in most of the time in Burundi, and during 5 years in Europe, in Belgium, and then in Burundi. Then I go do my medicine in Senegal. I obtain my diploma for the doctors. Then I was a gynecologist there. I came back in Burundi in '88, married with one kid, and the other one was born in '88. And so there we started working in the public hospital, Prince Regent. It was in Burundi in 88, 89, 90. I was in this hospital. Then from 90, I worked with my father in his clinic because he's a private doctor. And also it was also very interesting years because it was the years where we were for Equatorial period. And we came back in Rwanda in July '94, where I was appointed as Director Medical of Kigali region. I worked till 1996. Then I opened my own clinic in Nyamirambo till 2009 in Nyamirambo. Then I shifted in Remera, near to Shelando, till now. You see, when you are young, you pass through many. One time you want to be military because the prestige of the uniform, and also this kind of life. But you know that you are a refugee. You'll be never a military. Then you want to be electrician, the mechanical. And also, I used to read many books of my. I used to read many books of my father, medical books. It was very interesting to read it, but it was not my desire to be a doctor. No, really, it was not my desire to be a doctor, but because I was eager to have a career with movement, with mechanic, with to be outside. It was not to be in an office. Now, really, I was very pleased with what I was doing, because really I was passionate by what I was doing. When you are passionate, you can do many things. You can do more than we can do. And so, as long as things are going well, the passion continues. But be careful when the passion is gone. When the passion is not there, it's the beginning of the end. No, because when I was I was passionate by this job. I never been tired of it. Every time I had a problem with a patient, a baby died, a mother died, I was devastated. People didn't see it, but I was devastated because I was sleeping. Why did it happen? What missed? What was my responsibility? Why didn't come at this moment? Why didn't? And this is very interesting. This is very important because it's it's help you to do better the next time. The next time.
Become resistant.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, delivery and dealing with women, it is not a joke. You must be ready to any eventuality, any problem. So try to see how we can minimize this incident. Make sure that she has enough blood, make sure she has a good pressure, make sure that you have enough equipment, make sure that in case you need to the baby, you get what she needs. Make sure that you have the good nurse, make sure that you have a good doctor to take care of it. This, because sometimes you find this problem, because this, the other time you find that there is a problem because this. So you try all to tackle all these problems to be so that in case there is a problem, you are ready to deal with it. You don't have to know that now in your profession, you are a journalist. But the way you are conducting your interview is not the same way another good journalist can conducting the interview. And if I feel very comfortable with you, but I can have someone else, I don't feel comfortable like you. This is what happened in hospital, because before I used to start working at 5 in the morning. I do 2, 3, 4 C-section or operation before starting my staff morning staff 7:30 to 8, and then my round. But the way I was doing these activities, the way now another doctor can do it, it's not the same like me. You see? So if he is used to see that I want to go joking with the lady, joking with the baby, joking her, and the other is serious, he's going and say, okay, things are like this, and I go without joking, without taking the baby. Everybody cannot act like this. So if he is used to this way of interacting with the doctor, like me, and he don't get the same entertainment and the same interacting, he can find it's not like before. This is like this, but also I think also the nurses, they are changing. They are going to the retreat. Some are retirement. Some are living. Also, in the hospital, they have when you have a good nurse, a good the other hospital come and take your good nurse because they want to have also the good services. So this is normal. It's life. It's life is competition, and also we have I can say that in medical there also we are now living a kind of hardship because the incomes are very low. We have difficult to buy equipment. We have difficult to just investment. It's really difficult. So you have to pay as you can see, I'm not the one with I'm not the one with the farming. It's just a way to breathe good air, to change your mind, mostly. Foundation is Nyirinkwaya Foundation, according my father, who was a doctor in Burundi, and I had many testimonies from friends, relatives, and people. He used to help people. And I said, now, what can we do if we want to help people? So we call it Nyirinkwaya Foundation, according to his name. And it is two aspects, medical aspect and agriculture aspect. The medical aspect is prevention. It is also family planning, because during my profession here in Rwanda, I was very, very sad to see a young girl, pregnant, coming asking for abortion, coming asking for, and you see that his future is broken. Then she said, why did she has to be pregnant when there is so many ways to prevent these pregnancies? So it means we need absolutely to see how to promote family planning method and to make them aware of how they can be pregnant. So this is one aspect. It's very important, because if you understand, you follow on the radio, they say, well, in Kamabuye, this number of young girls pregnant in Rubavu, in Avicenye, there are many young girls who are pregnant. So why do they are pregnant? Why? Family planning is there. So I think what is very important is to see, we want to go to the schools to have some discussion with these young boys and young girls, the way to prevent, the way to avoid pregnancy, unwanted pregnancy. We have to see how we prevent it by family planning, by teaching them the menstrual cycle. And also, there is also a big problem here in Rwanda, in Africa, in the world, cancer. There is cancer for cervical cancer, there is breast cancer, there is gastrocolorectal cancer, and there's prostate cancer. These cancer are now they are killing many people. Men's prostate, colorectal, women, colorectal, gastrocolorectal, breast, and cervix. So, what can we do? It's what in our foundation we want to see how we can promote prevention and awareness. By awareness and by to see the way of the detection, like colposcopy, lobes, everything like this. In the mammography, and there is many examples for we have to do that. We have to do something. In the agriculture, we have also we are starting a training center for young people to train in permaculture, and you have some people with mute and deaf, we cannot speak here. So we started the training, and also we are training also usually a common trainer, for permaculture, natural fertilizer, natural medicine for plants, natural pesticide.